Well, this is a short verse, Philippians 1, 5. And I asked for advice. You gave me some. I'm going to start with Erasmian. Maybe at the end I'll give other pronunciations. So Stephanus, who made these verse divisions in the 1550s, he chopped this one up into a small little bit here. So the previous verse ends how Paul's talking about how I thank God as I constantly make mention of you in my prayers with joy, making the petition. Epi te koinonia humon. So this is upon the fellowship of y'all. So he's joy as he makes mention of them in his prayers because of the fellowship. I think this is probably a dative of cause, because of the fellowship of y'all, your fellowship with you. I'm fellowshipping you. So I suppose this is what's called an objective genitive, because it's the object of fellowship. I'm not thinking that through a lot, but this is intermediate Greek when you begin to talk about what the nuance of the dative or the nuance of the genitive is. So the pronunciation in modern Greek, this would go from te to t, and te for two. And anyway, so the rest of the verse then, in Erasmian pronunciation, eis to euangelion apotes protes hemeros akri tu nun. So this would be evangelio or evangelio in modern Greek, I think. And then all the etas would go to E in modern Greek, tis, protis, hemeros. Anyway, so I make joy with the petition on the basis of your fellowship toward the gospel from the first day until the now. So basically, he has joy as he prays, gives thanks to God for them, as he prays for them continually because of the fellowship they have, and their fellowship in the good news and the propagation of the good news. And this has been true from the first day until now. Now, there's different debate about where Paul wrote Philippians from. The traditional point of origin is Rome. I've always thought, well, I haven't always, but I've in more recent years thought that probably he was at Ephesus when he wrote Philippians at the end of a jail time there. But clearly, the Philippian church, it's just kind of a shiny church. I'm thankful that he writes this letter of thanksgiving to them. They've provided support to him, while he's in jail, waiting trial. And it's just a shiny church, shiny, happy churches. Anyway, so there you have it. That's the verse. He is constantly making mention of them in his prayer. He makes that mention with his petitions for them, his prayers for them, with joy. As he thinks about this fellowship that he has with them in the gospel, fellowship in the good news, that they're just a no problem church. We don't have any letters to Berea because it was such a good church. Thankfully, Philippians sent him a care package while he was in jail, and we've got a letter to the Philippians. Otherwise, we might not. It's Corinth, the problem church, that gets all the letters, right? But he has had fellowship with them in the good news from the first day until now. Well, I've tried to stretch it out, but there you have it, the Greek of the week.